You're watching ABC 12 News. This is a StormTracker 12 Alert Day.
In the meantime, again, we had that view in Flint from our Skycam and this view in Bay City, and it looks like a very pleasant sunny evening until we go and look at the temperatures. Our lows this morning, 75 to 80. These look like high temperatures, but these were our lows this morning. Currently out the door, temperatures range from 91 to 95. And by the way, looking at that current temperature in 95 in Saginaw right now, that's going to be a new record high for today's date, June 22nd, breaking the old record of 94 set in 1966. We look at the dew points. They're in the low to mid 70s in most areas, meaning it's oppressively humid. And we turn on the heat index values. They're exceeding 100 in many areas right now. Last hour, Flint was at 104, now at 101. I think it's still pretty hot regardless. Southwesterly winds right now, 10-15 miles per hour, helping to pump in the heat and humidity. We only get a few days a year of heat this intense, so we got to take a wider view here across the state. Low to mid 90s in most spots. Again, dew points low to mid 70s out there, and the heat index values all across the lower peninsula, ranging from as cool as the mid 90s, if you will, to as warm as a 105 in Port Huron right now. Heat advisory will continue for the next couple of days. This one here in effect until 8 p.m. tomorrow. Heat index values up to 102. 98 to 102 for this heat advisory until 8 p.m. Tuesday as well. Genesee and Oakland counties now have an extreme heat warning until 8 p.m. on Tuesday for the heat index up to 105. And north of the Saginaw Bay, that heat advisory through tomorrow evening for heat index values 95 to 104. We'll show you when the heat will relax a little bit coming up. If you're looking out the window, it looks like a very nice evening out there. And then we'll look at the thermometer, and right now in Flint, 92, feeling like a 101. In Saginaw, 95, feeling like a 102 with the humidity. And this temperature of 95 is a new record high for today, June 22nd. Flint's record high today, 96, set in 1923. Didn't quite make it that high, but 94, the record, set in 1966 in Saginaw. With that current temperature of 95, that does set a new record for the day. Let's take a close look at all of these hot temperatures going on here. Mid-80s near the water, low to mid-90s further inland. Bay City there, 94. Pinconning, 94. Marlette at 96. Going a little bit further south, we got Imlay City, 93. Ortonville, 92. Fenton, 92. Same thing in Flint and Clio, 96, out towards St. John's, and then further north, there's your Hemlock and Chesaning at 95, 96, exactly where we have 95 at MBS International Airport right now, and still some 90s further north. I'll show you the heat index here as well. Your warmest spot, 107 there in Bay City, Marlette at 104, also 107 in Caseville, so those two locations are the hottest there, 101 in Midland. You've got 103 in Ortonville, 107 in Fenton, and 104 up in Clio, and then 102 in Chesaning, 101 in Hemlock, a bunch of 90s there otherwise, and a lot of 90s and a couple 100s further north as well. A wider view now, lots of 90s on the thermometer. Currently, dew points everywhere in the 70s, indicating the oppressive humidity all across the region, and the heat index values upper 90s to mid 100s all across the region. Winds coming in from the southwest everywhere, pumping in the heat and humidity. Our winds not as strong as what they were yesterday, but still some pretty strong winds out to our west. We're underneath a dome of high pressure, a dome of hot air. Everything flows up and around it. So showers and storms into the Dakotas, up into Canada, and then down the other side. Nothing going on, just clear skies and sunshine underneath that dome of hot air. Heat advisories and extreme heat warnings all across the region. And then on the edge of the heat, there is a tornado watch up there. And as the heat starts to sag further off to the south, we'll still be topping 100 tomorrow. But then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, notice the core of the heat sags south. So the edge of the heat is right where we are, which means showers and thunderstorms will enter our forecast as the heat retreats as we move into this upcoming week. So for tonight, clear skies, warm and humid. Tomorrow, very similar to today, sunny, hot and humid. It'll be tomorrow night and into Tuesday that a few isolated showers and thunderstorms will be possible as the heat starts to relax a little bit. But our heat index tracker is still up at around 100 for tomorrow. And then Tuesday, not as hot, but still some 90s on the map. Forecast tonight near 77, mostly clear skies. For tomorrow, mid-90s with sunny skies and a southwest breeze still at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Near 90 Tuesday, and then we'll retreat into the mid-80s. On and off scattered showers and thunderstorms Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. An isolated storm chance on Saturday at 85, and then partly sunny and 87 degrees next Sunday. Northern parts of the area, one more StormTracker 12 alert day tomorrow. Sunny, hot, and humid, highs in the mid-90s, feeling closer to 100. Tuesday, partly sunny and isolated thunderstorm possible, 89. Low to mid-80s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Not as hot, but still humid with those scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. Saturday, partly sunny with an isolated storm possible, and 85. 88 with a mix of sun and clouds a week from today.